I was possessed by something evil. I know you won't believe me. No one does. But I have to say this out loud. I have to get it out of my system. Because if I don't, I feel like it might take over again. It started last year, October 13th, Friday the 13th. I should have known something was off from the moment I woke up. The air in my room felt heavy, like something was pressing down on my chest before I even opened my eyes. I blamed stress, long week, work problems, normal stuff. That night, my friends dared me to explore an abandoned house at the edge of town. Everyone knew the stories. Kids went missing, weird symbols in the basement, screams at night. You know, small town urban legends. But I was the skeptic in the group, always the one to laugh it off. So I went in alone. The moment I stepped through the front door, I felt this wave of nausea, like the house was rejecting me. But I kept going, room by room. Nothing too weird, until I found the basement. The door was open. Pitch black stairs led down into something that didn't feel like a basement. It felt like a mouth, ready to swallow me whole. I took a deep breath and went down. The air was cold. Not just cold, wrong. It smelled like dirt, iron, and something dead. My flashlight flickered as I reached the bottom. There were markings on the walls, carved deep. Not random graffiti, but symbols, like something ancient, ritualistic. My head started to pound. My ears rang. Then I heard it. Whispers. Not outside, not around me, inside me. At first it sounded like my own voice, saying things I would never say. Violent things. I tried to shake it off. I ran out of the basement, out of the house, back into the night. But it didn't leave. The whispers followed me home. They got louder, more hateful, more demanding, telling me to hurt things, people, myself. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. I stopped going to work. I stared at the wall for hours, just listening to the voice. One night, I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. My eyes were darker. My skin looked pale, sick. My smile, it wasn't mine. It was wide, too wide. I started waking up in places I didn't remember going. My hands dirty, my clothes soaked. Once I found a dead bird on my pillow. No blood, just placed there. I tried to get help. Therapists, priests, shamans. They all said the same thing. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, trauma. But I know what I felt. I know what I still feel. It lives inside me. It watches. Sometimes I catch it, just behind my reflection, smiling. I don't know how long I can keep it locked away. Every day it gets stronger, more confident. It talks like it owns this body now, like I'm just a guest. So if one day you see me in the street and I don't wave back, if I look at you like you're nothing, that's not me, that's him. Last night, it spoke to me again, but this time it wasn't a whisper. It was a scream. A scream so loud it felt like my skull was splitting in half. I collapsed onto the floor, covering my ears. But the sound wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from inside me. I don't know how long I laid there, but when I opened my eyes, there were scratches all over my arms. Long, deep scratches, like claws. And on the floor, next to me, there was a message, written in something dark. 4 words. Let me out, now. I tried scrubbing it off, but it wouldn't come off. It's still there. I haven't left the house in 3 days. I don't answer the phone. I don't answer the door. Because I know it's waiting. Outside. Inside. Every time I close my eyes, I see it. A figure. Tall, thin, with hollow eyes. Watching me. Smiling. Sometimes I think I can feel it moving. Under my skin, like it's getting stronger, like it's feeding on me. And the worst part, I don't know if I want it gone anymore, because when it's quiet, When the voice isn't there, I feel empty, like maybe it's the only thing keeping me alive today. Something changed. I heard knocking. At first it was soft, then louder and louder. It wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from the mirror. I walked closer. My reflection. It wasn't moving. It just stood there, grinning. Then it raised its hand and started knocking. I froze. I didn't know what to do. I just stood there, watching myself knock from the other side. And then its mouth opened, but no sound came out. Just this emptiness. I turned away. I couldn't look anymore. But when I turned back, the mirror was cracked and my reflection was gone. Now, every mirror in this house is broken, every window shattered. I don't know how much longer I can stay here, but I can't leave. Not yet. Not until I figure out what it wants from me. I've been writing this down, recording myself, trying to make sense of it. In case something happens to me. So if you're watching this, please, whatever you do, don't listen to the voice. Don't follow it, because once you let it in, it never leaves.